This is the most unusual model in the entire history of BMW. Many consider that the rebirth of BMW's historically established reputation as a manufacturer of cars with a racing spirit began with the appearance of the M1. The first attempt to materialize these ideas dates back to 1972, when BMW presented the turbo prototype with a central engine layout and a body designed by Frenchman Paul Bracq, who had just joined BMW's design center. In his autobiography, Bracq agrees that the turbo was indeed a good exercise, but he also notes that an automotive designer predicting the future should not wave the revolutionary flag, as this always leads to contradictory results. The favorite with a longitudinally mounted central engine truly became a harbinger of a new era. But when, in 1976, Johann Neerpasch, who headed BMW Motorsport, signed a contract with Lamborghini to produce a sports model that was being developed in Munich, he decided to abandon the 1972 design and entrusted the work on the new body to Italdesign, led by Giorgetto Giugiaro. From the very beginning, BMW engineers rejected the four-cylinder turbocharged 2-liter engine. Its place was taken by a completely different unit, an inline 6-cylinder engine borrowed from the 635 coupe. The new development received the internal index E26, but it became known to the public as the BMW M1. The Bavarians wanted the car to be as Italian as possible. The tubular frame and fiberglass body were produced by the Lamborghini factory. The Italian firm was going through a difficult period but managed to retain its main potential: state-of-the-art equipment and well-trained, experienced personnel. The first assembled car was tested in the spring of 1977. Externally, the car looked quite traditional: a short, low nose, a spacious interior, and behind it a long, voluminous engine compartment. The truncated rear overhung the rear wheels. In short, it all looked rather banal and somewhat heavy. Eager to show everyone that racing improves the breed, BMW's management did not skimp on resources. The main efforts were directed towards developing the mechanics, while design and trim seemed to be secondary considerations. The plans included not only a road version of the M1 with 277 horsepower, aimed at buyers with a sporting spirit, but also modifications intended for participation in Gran Turismo competitions with power ranging from 470 to 800 horsepower. According to the rules of the International Automobile Federation, to participate in races, it was necessary to produce at least 400 units within 2 years. This proved to be a difficult task in terms of production, as in 1978, Lamborghini, facing severe financial difficulties amid union-organized unrest, was forced to withdraw from the project. An alternative had to be found: the assembly of frames and the installation of fiberglass body panels were transferred to the Italdesign factory. The finished bodies were sent to Stuttgart to the Bauer workshop, where the interior was assembled, all the mechanics were installed, and the final trim was carried out. The power units were based on those used in the BMW 635 coupe. The inline 6-cylinder engine with a displacement of 3.5 liters had 2 camshafts and a specially designed fuel and ignition system. This configuration produced 277 horsepower. The 5-speed transmission was the same as in the 635, but the gear ratios were different. A dual-disc clutch was preferred. 2 fuel tanks with a total capacity of 100 liters were located on the sides. The official premiere took place at the 1978 Paris Motor Show. Immediately after the exhibition, BMW began active sales. A special racing formula, Procar, was registered, in which only BMW M1s with identical 470 horsepower engines could participate in competitions divided into 8 stages. These were the acrobatics BMW had to perform to justify its corporate strategy in the face of significant difficulties and adversities. A total of 426 minutes and 1 second were produced by 1981.